Imagine being an 11-year-old crafting your first pair of shoes in a small workshop surrounded by the smell of leather. Now, picture those same hands creating footwear for global icons like Beyoncé and British royalty. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? Today, we're going on an epic journey that'll take us from the humble backstreets of Penang, Malaysia, to the glitzy red carpets of Hollywood. We'll uncover the secrets behind Jimmy Choo's meteoric rise, from his early days learning the art of shoemaking from his father to dressing the feet of A-listers and actual queens. Brace yourself, because this is a tale of passion, perseverance, and a touch of stardust that turned a small-town cobbler into a household name and a global fashion powerhouse, generating over £467 million in revenue as of 2022. Whether you're an aspiring designer, a shoe enthusiast, or simply love an inspiring story, Jimmy Choo's journey will captivate and motivate you. So, settle in and let's explore the life of a man who proved that with determination and a great pair of heels, you can take on the world, one fabulous step at a time. Born in 1948 in Penang, Malaysia, Jimmy Choo entered this world with shoemaking in his blood. His family had been creating shoes by hand for generations, and the young Choo was no exception. Can you imagine an 11-year-old kid spending his days meticulously stitching and cutting leather in a cramped workshop? For the Choo clan, shoemaking wasn't just a job, it was an art form, a legacy passed down with love, care, and an unwavering commitment to precision. Jimmy's ambitions grew as his skills did, and he knew to make a mark in the fashion world, he had to move where it all happened, London. At 20, he made the bold decision to pack up and move across the world. Once there, he enrolled in the prestigious Cordwainers Technical College, known for its focus on shoemaking and leatherworking. It was a big leap, but Jimmy was ready to chase his dream. In London, Jimmy perfected his craft and absorbed the culture of fashion, luxury, and style that would later shape his brand. By 1986, with years of experience and education under his belt, he opened his first shop in Hackney, East London, in an old hospital building. This modest start would soon grow into a global empire, with Jimmy Choo shoes appearing on red carpets and at royal events worldwide. Fast forward to 1986, and Jimmy had already made a name for himself in London's fashion circles with his custom-made shoes. But everything changed in 1990 when a certain someone came knocking on his door, none other than Princess Diana herself. Now, let's be real. Having a real-life princess as a client is already a massive deal. But when that princess happens to be one of the most stylish women on the planet, well, that's when things get truly legendary. Diana was so smitten with Jimmy's designs that she famously called them the most divine, practically turning him into an overnight sensation. Suddenly, paparazzi were snapping photos of Diana everywhere she went, rocking those iconic Jimmy Choo heels. And you know the saying, if it's good enough for royalty, it's good enough for me. Before long, fashion lovers across the globe were clamoring to get their hands on a pair of Choos, solidifying the brand as a symbol of luxury and impeccable taste. According to reports, Diana owned over 50 pairs of Jimmy Choo shoes, making her not only his most high-profile client, but also his biggest fan. Talk about a royal endorsement. Just when you thought Jimmy Choo's fame couldn't possibly get any bigger, along came a little show called Sex and the City. In one iconic episode, Sarah Jessica Parker's character, Carrie Bradshaw, uttered those legendary words, "I lost my Choo." And just like that, Jimmy Choo became a household name, known to fashionistas and couch potatoes alike. Suddenly, Carrie's obsession with shoes, especially those coveted shoes, struck a chord with viewers everywhere. According to studies, mentions of the brand on the show led to a staggering 35% increase in sales during its run. Talk about the power of pop culture. From that moment on, Jimmy Choo's designs became a red carpet staple, adorning the feet of celebrities like Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Victoria Beckham. With every high-profile appearance, the brand's status as a symbol of confidence, elegance, and serious shoe game was further cemented. In fact, a 2021 report found that Jimmy Choo shoes generated an average of $2.3 million in media value per major event like the Oscars or Met Gala. Now, that's what we call a serious return on investment. So, what exactly makes a Jimmy Choo shoe so special? Well, my friends, it all comes down to the brand's unique design philosophy. a masterful fusion of comfort, elegance, and bold creativity. From the very beginning, Jimmy Choo's shoes have been crafted with precision and attention to detail that can only come from generations of shoemaking expertise. But it's not just about tradition. The brand is always pushing boundaries, experimenting with innovative materials and daring silhouettes that keep their designs feeling fresh and exciting. And let's not forget about comfort. Sure, those sky-high stilettos might look like torture devices, but trust us, Jimmy Choo's shoes are designed with the wearer in mind. Because, let's be real, what's the point of rocking a killer pair of heels if you can't actually, walk in them? But perhaps the most unique aspect of Jimmy Choo's designs is the subtle fusion of East and West. Choo's Malaysian heritage often inspires his work, resulting in a distinctive blend of cultural influences that sets his shoes apart from other luxury brands. So, whether you're hitting the red carpet or just running errands in style, a pair of Jimmy Choo's promises to be equal parts beautiful, comfortable, and downright iconic. As Jimmy Choo's reputation soared, so did the brand's global reach. In 1996, Choo launched his first ready-to-wear collection, taking his designs from bespoke clients to the masses. And let's just say, the masses were more than ready. In the early 2000s, with the help of some savvy investors, Jimmy Choo Limited embarked on a global expansion that would make even the most ambitious fashion moguls weak in the knees. From opening flagship stores in New York and Tokyo to launching a wildly successful fragrance line, the brand was quickly becoming a force to be reckoned with in the luxury market. In 2017, Jimmy Choo took another major leap when it was acquired by Michael Kors Holdings, now Capri Holdings, for a staggering £896 million. Talk about hitting the jackpot. Today, with over 200 stores in more than 30 countries, Jimmy Choo has truly transformed from a small London-based shoemaker into a global luxury powerhouse. And while the brand's success is undeniable, it's important to remember that none of it would have been possible without the passion, determination, and unwavering vision of one incredibly talented cobbler from Penang. As Jimmy Choo's fame grew, so did the tension between his passion for craftsmanship and the demands of a rapidly expanding business. For Jimmy, shoemaking wasn't about mass production. It was a deeply personal art form, requiring precision and care in every stitch. However, with the brand's investors pushing for global expansion and larger-scale production, Jimmy faced a difficult decision. He found himself at a crossroads: compromise his artistic values to meet the demands of mass-market fashion, or walk away to protect the integrity that made his shoes unique. In 2001, Jimmy made a decision that was true to his principles. He sold his 50% stake in the company for £10 million, stepping away from the brand that carried his name. "Money is not everything," he said at the time. "I wanted to protect my father's name." By leaving the company, Jimmy Choo chose to preserve the craft and legacy he valued most, even at the cost of walking away from the empire he had built. But don't worry, Jimmy Choo's departure from the mainstream brand didn't mean that he was ready to retire his craft. In fact, it marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that allowed him to return to his true passion: crafting exquisite, one-of-a-kind shoes for a select clientele. Enter the Jimmy Choo Couture line, a bespoke service for the fashion elite and those who truly appreciate artisanal craftsmanship. This wasn't just about mass production or chasing trends, it was about elevating shoemaking to new heights, with each pair carefully crafted to be a masterpiece. Creating a single pair of Jimmy Choo Couture shoes requires an astonishing level of dedication, up to 100 hours of meticulous work. Every stitch and every detail is painstakingly considered to ensure not only a perfect fit, but also unparalleled style. And with prices starting at around £10,000 per pair, these shoes are as exclusive as they are extraordinary. For those fortunate enough to slip into a pair of Jimmy Choo's Couture shoes, it's a one-of-a-kind experience. It's a reminder that true luxury isn't defined by logos or passing trends, but by craftsmanship, attention to detail, and a deep respect for the art of shoemaking. As if being a world-renowned fashion icon wasn't enough, Jimmy Choo has also made it his mission to give back and inspire the next generation of designers. Through institutions like the JCA London Fashion Academy, he's been able to share his vast knowledge and experience with aspiring shoemakers, emphasizing the importance of dedication, precision, and creative expression. But Jimmy's commitment to giving back doesn't stop there. In 2011, he launched the Jimmy Choo Foundation, a charitable organization dedicated to empowering women and providing educational opportunities to those from disadvantaged backgrounds. To date, the foundation has partnered with over 20 charitable organizations and awarded scholarships to more than 100 aspiring designers, helping to break down barriers and create a more inclusive and diverse fashion industry. And when the COVID-19 pandemic hit in 2021, the Jimmy Choo Foundation stepped up in a big way, donating a whopping £500,000 to hospitals in the UK and Malaysia for essential medical supplies. Talk about using your platform for good. As we reach the end of our journey, one thing is abundantly clear. Jimmy Choo's impact on the fashion world is nothing short of legendary. From those early days stitching shoes in a cramped Penang workshop to dressing the feet of royalty and Hollywood's biggest stars, his story is a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to one's craft. Today, the Jimmy Choo brand continues to thrive, generating over £500 million in annual revenue as of 2022 and solidifying its place as a global luxury powerhouse. But more importantly, Jimmy's personal influence and dedication to mentoring ensure that his legacy will live on for generations to come. So, the next time you slip into a pair of killer heels or admire the work of fashion artistry, remember the humble cobbler from Penang who dared to dream big and never compromised his vision. Because, at the end of the day, that's what true style is all about, having the courage to blaze your own trail, one fabulous step at a time. If Jimmy Choo's incredible journey has inspired you to chase your dreams and embrace your passion, then do us a favor. Smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories and fashion insights. Together, we can keep the spirit of creativity and determination alive, one inspiring tale at a time. Trust us, your future fashionista self will thank you later.